Lee, how would you summarise the match?
Tough game, typical local derby. I thought first half was very scrappy. I don't think we really earned the right in any way first half. If anything, possibly Hitchin could have gone in 1-0 ahead, although there was chances both ends. Just didn't feel that we got in touch with Joe and we didn't turn them well enough. One or two players off the pace looked like they were still had their Christmas turkey yesterday, too much of it. But we spoke to them at half time just about our approach the second half, about going long, a bit longer and squeezing up and making it into a bit of a war, which I felt we'd done second half, and I felt in the end, we deserved the win on the second half performance.
As you mentioned, it was a local derby. We have a lot of players that used to play for Hitchin in our side now. How do you think this affected us, positively or negatively?
No, it was always a positive, at the end of the day, because the boys wanted to win, and I know they looked after themselves yesterday. And we was actually going to start Brooksy today. The kid's been really unlucky. He was fantastic in pre-season. First 2 games, picked up a nasty injury, which obviously kept him out for sort of 2-3 months. We was going to start him today, but he's been a little bit under the weather. Matt Ball was under the weather, so we played Bally with a view after sort of 50 minutes we'd take him off and bring Brooksy on. And actually the plan worked today, which was good for us. But I thought it was a positive effect. I think you see what it meant to Brooksy when he scored, to Macca, to Benny Walster, to Brett. I mean, Brett was like a caged animal today, desperate to do well, and we've done it in the end, and I'm pleased for them boys. But the main thing was just about the 3 points.
Tommy Smith came back into the side. I thought he had an exceptional performance, replacing Jordan Gent. This isn't the first time it's happened in the last few games. They've been rotating. Is this going to work as in whoever plays better or however the game suits them?
Yeah, I think we've just had a good chat with Tommy and Jordan today. It's difficult to leave David out the side at the moment because of his pace and his strength, and we just feel that different games suit different players. We felt on Saturday the way that Gash plays up front would suit Jordan Gent, which I think it done. I thought the plan worked. It was just unfortunate Saturday, and then today I felt with their pace going forward it would work for Tommy. We've got a big decision to make now in the next game because Rushton are quite direct, long throws, but Tommy's put in a great performance today. Again, it was quite harsh on Jordan, but that's what the squad's there for. I want to get to a position where I can have a look at Jordan and Tommy together as well as a partnership, because I think that could work really well. But as I say, we've got a lot of competition for places. The one thing we've got a lot of games coming up. So Tommy's got a bit of a knock in there. So we'll see how they strap up and ready for Saturday, and then we'll make a decision from there.
Hitchin set out quite early on to play down the left-hand side quite frequently. Do you think this has affected us in any way, and how do we look to deter it?
No, I just felt that obviously we lost. Jack weren't at his best first half, and he knows that, and the lad that they brought in on loan from Dartford was decent, to be fair, very direct, good player, caused us major problems, and we just had to get in at half time and speak to Bradley Bell as well, because we felt he was coming too short for the ball on a pitch like this. That was very heavy, and they needed to get their better understanding. We felt it would be better second half because they were next to the dugout and we could talk them through it, which I think's worked, and Jack's had a much better second half than he did first half. So listen, it was just one of them things today that they've gone down that side. Jack weren't at his best first half. They caused us some problems. Second half, they didn't really cause us any problems down there.
Can you tell us a little bit about our next match and what can we take from this match to bring into it?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game. I'm just so pleased for the boys that they can get a result after 2 losses. It was really important. They can all go enjoy their Boxing Day now and prepare for Rushton on Saturday, which they're a good side. They're up there for a reason. They're very direct. They've got long throws. They've got good players in their side. They've been together a long time. So we've got to go there and compete. And if we compete like we did today, then we'll have a good game. If not, then we'll get beat. And we've got to make sure now that we keep picking these wins up if we want to stay in the playoffs. So Saturday's no different. We go there and try and win the game. Cheers, mate.